Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the interview. We're LSU Libraries doing the LSU campaign for community celebration. Um, I'm Mordecai. I'm with the T. Harry Williams Center for Oral History at LSU Libraries, and I'm here with.
Exquisite Williams.
Okay. Can you give us how that's spelled out real quick?
Exquisite.
All right. Okay. So we were talking a little bit before the interview, and you said that you're not a native to Louisiana. So
No.
I wanna get a little biographical data off you. So you said you're from Georgia.
Yes, I'm from Georgia.
Where specifically?
Atlanta. I
Okay.
was raised in Atlanta for about half my life, and then we moved right outside Atlanta to a place called Villa Rica.
Okay.
So on my stuff it says Villa Rica.
Okay. Parents.
I live with my mom and
Okay.
my stepdad
Okay.
and my 6 siblings.
Can you give us the mom and the stepdad
Yes.
name?
My mom's name's Elizabeth and my dad's name is Thurston.
Okay.
And do you want my siblings' names?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There is Unique, then
Okay.
there's me, Tanny, Ambiance, Odyssey, Adore, and Tevi.
Okay. So y'all all got the nice names.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So why? So tell me about. First, I want to know where you went to school, primary, middle, and high school, if you can. If I know that might be a lot, but
No,
if
it's
you
fine.
can.
When I was younger, we moved around a lot.
Mhm.
So my elementary school days were a little confusing. I think I went to about 12 schools in span of elementary school.
Wow.
But my last elementary school was called Sweetwater. I was homeschooled for about fourth up until fifth grade. And then middle school, for sixth grade, I went to a school called Chestnut Log. And then I spent seventh and eighth grade at a school called Yeager Middle School. And then I finished out my education, luckily, one high school, Douglas County High School, and they had a special program called the International Baccalaureate Program. So even though I was moving in high school, I was still allowed to go to that program and stay in the
Okay.
one place.
So it was an international program?
Yes.
Where'd you end up going?
Well, no, we didn't move. Like if I
Okay.
wanted to, we had a lot of French students come and study with us and Spanish students. So if I
Oh,
wanted to go out of the country, then I could have, but
okay.
I was staying where I'm.
So did you pick up any foreign languages
Yes.
during that time?
Spanish,
Okay.
which yeah.
So I guess that brings us into where your college time comes in,
Yes.
right? So you're applying out of high school.
Yeah.
You applied to LSU. Why?
My parents are from Louisiana,
Okay.
and my parents never got a chance to go to college, so I'm a first generation student.
Okay.
But my dad really wanted to go to LSU when he was a kid. And so one night I'm up all night, I'm working on my Common App, and my dad goes, "Please apply to LSU." And I was like, "No, I don't want to go to Louisiana. No. I'm trying to go up north." And then my dad's like, "Please, just do it for your dad." And I was like, "Okay." And so I applied, and then I kind of forgot. And then I get a letter in the mail, and it was like, "You've been accepted." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I should do some research." And then I did like the virtual tour thing. I looked at what they offered, and I kind of really fell in love with the school and the program. And I knew I wanted to go to a school that had a lot of school spirit, and LSU does, because I've never been someplace where kids just proudly walk around wearing LSU t-shirts. Like, they're from LSU, they're a Tiger, and they're gonna, And then it also had the perk that my high school, we were the Tigers. We were the Douglas County Tigers. And I was like, oh, I'm going from one Tiger to the other.
Yeah. So you get to just carry over that. That was like how when Clemson won, Tigers were like, that's us too. So what are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in communication studies, and I'm in the 3x3 law program.
Okay.
So trying to get into law school.
Okay. So you said you were really interested in the program here. What had you so enthralled with it?
So the honors college here is so cool. Like, we just do so much stuff. Like right now I'm in a class on media manipulation, and we're talking about conspiracy theories and fake news. And I'm actually working on a conspiracy theory paper about Marilyn Monroe, and if she was actually like killed and not like overdosed.
Oh, okay.
And if it wasn't really a suicide. So I'm working on a conspiracy theory paper about that. And I'm also in another class where we're studying African American drama, which is something I never really got a chance to study in high school.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's really cool. And then
Yeah.
like just my major, there's just so many different branches in the communication studies department within the HSS college. So like I'm in a class on animation, and we're just talking about how animation communicates things. So I'm also creating my own animation project with my like group, and we watch movies every night. Like next week we're gonna be watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So it's just a lot of exciting things.
Have you had a professor so far that's like really just like captured you? I know you've only been here for a little bit.
Yeah, I love my professors.
Okay.
That's so hard. That's so hard for me.
Yeah, no, you can tell me about a few of them.
The professor for my animation class, his name is Greg Lagner.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name. He's just so awesome. Like there's something about him that really connects you with him, and like his class environment is one where we just talk and we just have a good time. In my honors classes, like the associate dean of the honors college, Dean Babcock. I love that man. He's awesome. And like you just know that even though like I've been here a short time, I still like I talk with them a lot. Yeah. I think I've had lunch with my dean and Dean Babcock on like 5 different occasions. And it's just a very opening environment. Like I've never really felt like secluded or anything because the teachers are there. So even like I was like, I need help on this essay, please. Can you read it? I asked him to write me a letter of recommendation the day it was due. And he was like, I'll get it done for you. Just be sure not to do last minute again.
So far you've had a really, not only good school pride, you've also had a great support system, it sounds like.
Yes.
So what else were you not expecting from LSU that you got?
I was not expecting the people I met. I have met so many good people. Oh my God. I've never had a best friend because I moved around a lot. I met my best friend ever. She lives on my hall, which was like, we first met each other. I didn't know, like she thought I was weird. And then we were in the residence hall and we were both in the kitchen and we just started talking. We had like there was a group of people and she was just like telling us stories and we were like, wow. And I was like, that's my best friend. And then I went home with her for Thanksgiving because I'm from Georgia and I couldn't get back home for Thanksgiving. Yeah. So I went home with her and she's Vietnamese. So I had a Vietnamese Thanksgiving and it was so fun. And she took me for Mardi Gras. I actually went on vacation with her parents and we went to Alabama.
Wow.
Yeah, I love her so much. And then like my roommate, I love my roommate. I love the people I've met here so much.
Do you have any plans for what you like other than the 3x3? So I know you want to go into law school. Are there any classes that you've kind of like looked at into the future that you're excited about taking?
Let's see. I'm really excited about taking. I'm taking a history of Arabic people and Jewish people in film, and because I really want to go into the entertainment industry, but like as a lawyer. So I'm really excited about taking that class. I'm taking a hip hop and culture communications class next semester, which is going to be really cool.
Yes.
So many cool classes.
Well, I just want to thank you. Today was March 29th, 2019, just for posterity's sake. I forgot about that part. I want to thank you, Exquisite, for doing this lovely interview with us, and thank you for sharing your story.
No problem.
Okay.